Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. A little midday money on a Tuesday, May the 10th. Welcome on into the show. A little bit after the 12. I'm sorry about that. A little late. Just trying to get some props. I was seeing if any of these later games came up, and they did not. They did not come up. It is what it is. Like, subscribe, ring that bell, make sure that notification bell's on so you know each every day when I come at you with midday money. And then listen, Max Wagers, hopefully you're watching there. Because that's what we're trying to get everybody to come into, right? We want everybody to come to the one channel. You know what? There you go. We'll put the Max Wager symbol up there. We want everybody on one channel because, listen, it is a full 6 hours of live sports betting action. It's me, Morningwood up next with Allie Burns. She's 1 to 2. Just Parlays, Chris King 2 to 3. Then we have Back to the Window, Scott and Scott 3 to 4. World Soccer Betting with Sean Miller for all you soccer buffs 4 to 5. And then Game Time, Nick, Tim.
You messed up the timing. I thought you're gonna go right.
That's why I held up because I knew you were gonna jump in. And they closed.
I was ready.
I know you were. I had to throw a little. I pulled you off speed pitch. I had to pull the chain on the back of a little string.
You got me swinging.
I got you. And speaking of I got yesterday with some premium action. So my 3-pack goes 0-4 in 0-3 in baseball. Can't go 0-4 in 3-pack. 0-3 my 3-pack. 4-6 overall with baseball. We'll start. Hockey did go 3-0. We did cash here in the hockey. We'll start there. NHL. 55-46 plus 14-51 winner yesterday. Today, Tampa Bay. And in case you didn't know, series bets still live here. We had the Bruins, Tampa, and the Blues. This is what we have going on. So in case you missed that, it seems like weeks ago for our series bets. So Tampa Bay today. NBA, another loser. 82-96, down 1,300 here. 43-point fourth quarter. There you go. That'll hurt an under in a game for sure. What am I going to do? It is what it is. 82-96, and with that loss, I've gone on to the premiums. I'm now under, slight loser, right? Down $84, 46-42. A lot of time left out of the basketball season. So we have over the Suns here today, 215. And hockey, after 3-0 yesterday, we're down $6. 6 little baby dollars down for the hockey season, 80-93, down 606. So, again, plenty of time with the playoffs left in both these sports to turn a profit, and I expect we will. So, baseball, I mentioned yesterday, 4-6 in the premiums, but 3-0 in the video. That's what we call a sweep. Orioles, nice run line, big plus 165, right? Got it done there. 46-38 in the video, plus 10-21 today. Game 1, Detroit under 6.5. Dodgers under, as I'm writing them down on my little sheet of paper here, under the 8.5. Texas under the 8.5. I think that Texas line's moved since I posted. I did that last night. We did a free picture on Picks and Parlays. That was one of the plays. But the play I already have. I'll tell you what I have today. I got a whole lot of premium baseball. I do have a 3-pack up, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got 12 totals. 12 total games up in baseball. So there's that. Picks and Parlays, what am I now? About 50, what's that, 57% plus 32, 23, 141, and 110. Not too bad. Depending on how you get your totals and stuff in, could be 145 to 107. That's 58%. Again, not a bad baseball run. If you're on Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, I got all these are posted. And that's it. I didn't throw any links up there to the winning free pick page. Only the free picks from the show today. Let's talk some player props, and then we'll get into the chat, as we always do. I mean, I know I see some comments rolling up here, and I know we still have time for this Detroit game here against Oakland. So, again, I got the under here posted if you're interested in. But for now, let's go player props. 83-146. down a dime plus. Last 2 days, not good. Where do we go? 1-6 yesterday. It is what it is. We grind them out, folks. We grind them out. Bet accordingly. Quite a few games under 500. But again, you see the odds here. We're getting plus monies. Bets. I really don't like getting a leadoff guy in a RBI spot. That's not where I really like. But Mookie's been doing it a little bit for the last week, knocking in some guys. And again, I do like the under in this game. That being said, I think the Dodgers could generate some runs. And it's a full, complete lineup. Right? Nobody's really busting out far and away, like doing everything for Alex. So, 150 at the top of the order. Mookie's a guy who could lace one out to left field. Nice home run to start the game. He's a guy who can drive in, nice double, knock in somebody at the bottom of the lineup. I'll take the 150. Cincinnati Drury, he's been red hot. We had him the other day. I'll come back with it, plus 210. And Moran also, plus 210 here. Middle lineup guys, hitting the ball, since he's hitting the ball. What else is there to say? I got 2 middle lineup guys plus $2. Flip side here. Milwaukee, Yelich. You know what? I didn't put in here. I didn't put Taylor in here for Milwaukee. Got to add Taylor. Got to add me some Taylor. Taylor and Yelich should be in here. Not sure why I missed out on him. I was going to say he's at plus 175. Yelich is at a plus 165. Both of these cats already with homers versus Green. And Green, great. Young kid comes out, a lot of Ks, strikes out. But you know what? He gives up homers like he strikes out guys still. So a homer pitcher giving up homers in a homer home park. Yeah, I will grab the plus 175 and a plus 160 as I just added to the scroll. Sorry about that. It happens. And I got the over here in this game. What was it, 8? How is this 8? This is ridiculous. And I did have, and this is coming from Billy Hunt, Milwaukee yesterday. I had Milwaukee run line, thinking Woody would bounce back a little bit, thinking, Castillo on the hill might give up a couple runs, even if he's cruising along, he'll go 5 or 6 innings off the DL, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, 10-5. This Milwaukee pitching has not been like last year's as advertised pitching. I'll go over the 8 here. Maybe Green comes out and he strikes out 11 guys. But, Peralta, he gives up 7 runs, and this game is 7-3, and it's over the total. 6-4. Give me all these ribbies in this game. I think we're going to hit every RBI prop in the Cincinnati Milwaukee. Heading to St. Louis versus the O's. Now, you've heard me talk about Baltimore. We kind of like the pitching, playing a little better. But you know what? I got 2 cats. All right, now Carlson, he's batting 9th. Maybe he's breaking out of his little season-long slump so far. Again, month into the year. I'll take him plus 160 out of the 9-hole. Get a couple guys out. Maybe he laces a double. Bader's a middle lineup guy, plus $2. I'm grabbing it. That's as simple as that. And Colorado against the Giants and Alex Wood. I got 2 cats again. Hitting cleanup, hitting 6, 185 and a 260 spot. Rogers, he's been lacing the ball. I'll gladly take this. Alex Wood's going to give up 3 runs. The guy's going to give up a few runs for sure. Why not take 2 guys again? As I pick these, you watch a show, you see where I pick. Mainly your 3 to 6 guys. Maybe I'll grab a 7 or 8 guy in a deep lineup for some movies. But 185, 260, let's go. Those are the props. Have a good day. Goodbye. Now I'm late here. Let's get to the comment section. Reynolds. There you go. Dodgers run line. And we said this about the Dodgers last night. Everybody's running about the Dodgers. I said, I had the under off of the Sunday night. It's just a weird spot. Teams off Sunday night games I really don't like. I've said this before, whether it's Yankees, Red Sox, we fade them. Philly came in and kicked me in the butt last night. I was against Philly. I like Philly today, but they run line me last night. A day early on Philly. But San Diego. I like some Mackenzie Gore there. Right, Mackenzie Gore was on the hill yesterday. Who was expecting that one? I wasn't. Ooh, yeah, here we go. Markel, come back on the Dodgers. They did it wrong. And again, if we can't really poo-poo the Dodgers too much, right? I mean, you got 19 wins. Gosselin's pitched well. You want to go run line? What's the run line on him? 244. He's probably laying 140. They're doing that last night with Urias. Urias is a guy I love. You know this. Gosselin's another young pitcher for them. Could be great. Sometimes he starts, sometimes he's out of the pen. You want to run line it? I'd say run line before anything. But again, I like some under action here, 8.5. I go under the 8.5 first before I go Dodgers run line. And then Dodger game's got to be run line. I think all 19 of their wins, all of them but one, has been a run line cover. So there's that. Save you a little bit of money that way. Richie P, hit a like button. Thank you, Richie P. Richie, I might do some cards tonight. All right, so keep the notification on. Be aware. Break up the Reds. They're hot. Listen, the Reds were going to win 24 games or whatever that kind of pace they were on. You know this. Were they expecting them to string a couple together? Well, yeah, they look bad. You start hitting the ball a little bit and you catch a team overlooking you and not really paying much attention, or a team like Milwaukee comes in they're kind of struggling. I know they got 19 wins, but offensively, they had a nice little stretch. Pitching-wise, we've seen them with their two aces kind of give up some runs, right? So, I mean, yeah, they're 19-11, but it's kind of weird 19-11 for Milwaukee. And I love the Brewers. That's our little team here, right? We like them in the chat. I'm not sold. Although, again, someone said yesterday taking the Reds. And I had the Reds against St. Louis, I think, last week. I'm like, wow, these lines look a little low. I'll grab it. It didn't work out for us. Hunter Green's tough to back this kid. He's looked green. He's been giving up a lot of bombs. Play the over and be safe. I mean, the Reds are an over machine. Play the over. I mean, 8. What am I missing here? Sucker bet? I'll take it. I can use a lollipop every once in a while. Good morning, Didi. How are you today? Liking the Rangers money line, Suns money line, Hurricanes. Let me pull up some ice stuff. And then, Suns, I like the Suns with you. I think the Suns at home get done. I like the over. So that's a good one. Who's the hockey? Came up NBA again. So Texas Rangers today against the Royals. Martin Perez, Brad Keller. You got 2. Well, let me just do the hockey real fast. So Carolina at home. What do I have on this game? I think I thought about doing, Carolina puck line for a little extra payday, but I'm on the Bruins for the series. So I'm just going to hold on to that right now. I'm not going to double up. I tried that early in the season or early in the series, flipping back and forth. So I'm just going to ride my Bruins series bet there. But you're getting back to the Rangers and KC. So you got 2 pitchers. You see Keller, Martin Perez. You're like, oh, man, this is an overplay. All these guys pitch good today. And not just today, on the season. Numbers are not too bad. Now, do I want to lay the 135 with Texas right now? Not hitting, much like the Yankees. They came out of that series. You got no hits yesterday for 8 innings. Before that, you're winning. What would they score those games? 4-2. They're all low scoring. Well, why not lay 135? As good as Martin Perez is pitching, Keller's pitching better. And it's easy to say, well, here comes the regression. Well, regression is going to be on both sides, and then they got to lay 130 with a team coming in off a day off where they had to play a day game and, noon game and then fly back home. Now, they don't always hit when I say this. We talked about the Philly game in this spot the other day. I don't know. I would kind of lean towards KC, believe it or not, in that spot. Chris Paul over 18.5. I think so, Rick. What's his total? I think he's got like an assists. What's his number on assists? 8? I was looking at, actually, I was listening to a couple guys talking about it this morning about his assist total. I just think, again, I like the over in the Suns game. Suns are home. They play worse on the road. Can't shoot like they did. Scored 99 points, not going to win the games anywhere. But I only see him put up the 120 spot. So I expect a big outing here from them. And real fast. So the other day, my buddy texted me at a player prop. It was Luka, Embiid, and Booker, all over 24.5 points. Embiid scored 24, didn't play the fourth quarter. It was one of those sexy, like, hey, it's a boost kind of prop. I mean, can you imagine? 24.5, you got everybody cashed in. Embiid with 24 heading to the fourth, doesn't even off the bench. So when you see, we mentioned the over 18.5, I mentioned the assist prop. Just watch with these books. They do all that kind of stuff, man. They try to entice you in there. I don't know. I remember someone on Twitter was rolling through all of the sites and they put these bonus things in there, and they're just loser after loser after loser. Michael, how are you today? Manor's been letting me down. Yeah, listen, I got my season win total on them. They haven't been playing that well. It's on a spot now, dude. It's like, why are you running to throw good money after bad? They've lost 8 of 10. They're not playing good. What if 8 of 10? I think 12 or 15 or something ridiculous like this. They're struggling right now. The offense isn't really hitting. And when they are hitting, they're winning 4-1 because the pitching is decent. Robbie Ray has not been all as advertised. He's okay, but now they're paying a Cy Young guy to do it. Thoughts on the Twins today? I like the matchup. I got the under here. Houston and Minnie. Verlander looks like he found a fountain of youth, or as they do in Houston, a fountain of B12 shots in their ass, I guess. Lemons, Pettit, whatever goes on down there. These older cats come in here, start pitching good. But I like this Ryan kid, man. He's in my little stable of guys I like to bet on. But in this spot, I'm strictly on the under. I got a bet there. I got 6.5 last night, 7 now. But I'll go under the total. Houston's, they're not hitting. I said this the other day. We're talking about them versus lefties, and they edge their win over. But they're kind of under 8 of 10. Look at the lineup. These guys are not hitting. I love Kyle Tucker. The guy's been done nothing for me. Killing my prop. But again, sidewise, if you want to grab the youngster, I'd say fine, but it's a stay away from me. Stay away from me. Miami Heat, first quarter, think they come out with some intensity. I don't know. I think Sixers went outright today. Sixers outright for me. Love the Mets roll line today. Corbin is a gas can. Michael, there was no numbers up for this for me for player prop wise. I was looking for props against Corbin. I think it's Carrasco supposed to get the nod. It wasn't official yet. I agree. Mets should hammer this cat. Markel's here, going under the Heat games. Why not? I'm not gonna say no to that. Brewers team total over. Should get there. I think I like the over for the game, so I don't care who scores. Let's go. Well, I do care who scores because I got the player props here. So yes. Mets team total over. Guess on this. Yeah, you're guessing on that number. We're waiting for the matchup. I don't understand why we can't get I guess we're doing on the lineup. They don't have a pitcher listed there. I'd still go over to 4.5. Mets should hit Corbin. Blackman Tampa 1.5 plus 161. Wood has been awful. I was thinking about the Charlie Blackman prop. I'm I like my RBIs, man. That's second. He needs 2 hits. That's why I went for the big money with Corbin Rogers. RBIs old further down the lineup. I'm thinking Braves under. With you there. I got the 8, Markel. Over Reds, you got to bet it. At this point, it's I don't say you blindly bet stuff like that, but they're just over 19 of 20 games or whatever they play. They got a team ERA of 9. Tigers first game money line, Suns money line, Hurricanes money line. I didn't do anything here on the sidewise because I like Scooble, I like Montes. It's like, who am I cheering for? I like both. I like betting on both these guys, DD. So that's a no play for me. I wish they would have switched this up so I could bet Montes in one game and Scooble in another, but that didn't happen. Suns money line. I mean, I like a -5 or 6. We're on the money line. I'm not gonna say no to that. Hurricanes again. I'm on the Bruins for the series. That's what it is. Mets are on. We got official number for Mets here, folks. We got it, Tim. We got official Met numbers. Keep it a classy. You know how we roll, Lex. Orioles over the total against St. Louis.
We do.
All right, Met numbers. What we got?
The Mets are -180 today with a run line of 120. And the starting pitcher is not Cookie Carrasco. It'll be Tyler McGill, or a.k.a. Siler McGill, because he's been pitching outstanding this year.
I see 180s. You are right, my friend.
Well, luckily, I put up a free pick on the site of Mets money line -150 because it's a 180.
I see a 165 out there.
Oh, sorry. On the book I use, it's 180. So
yeah, I'm seeing 180, 185, 175. So
it's all around, but it's all good.
See, I'd like to say let's go over this 8.5. You know, it's like, all right, I can see that, right? Corbin's.
If that happens, then you're thinking the Mets are going to win what, 7-2, 8-1?
Yeah, but I could just see this game being 5-0, and it's still they get to them, they hit them, it's 5, you know. And then
if you're liking the Mets, and Nick tells me this all the time, if you're liking the Mets, you think they're going to hit them, and you're worried about the Nationals team total.
I mean, let's look at the numbers. I mean, Alonso's got 4 jacks versus him. J.D. Davis has 4 home runs versus him. You know, I mean, and this is and we're talking 30 at bats. It's not like Charlie Marte's hitting 280 something against them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got guys that Brandon Nemo don't hit him. That's for sure.
Hey, not everybody can hit him.
238. I mean, Davis, Alonso, 8 home runs between them, batting 340 with 13 ribbies. And Marte's at 286, not terrible. Lindor's 295. So yeah, I mean they should generate some runs here today. I'll probably throw some player props on this one in a bit. Tigers game 1. You like Scooble, huh? Scooble Dooble Doo? I just like Montes. Both of these guys, for me, are guys I like to bet on, and I can't do it. I got the under 6. 6.5, I should say. Sorry. Cubbies plus 150. They got it done. And I like Mackenzie Gore. I was not thinking they hit him. Yeah, Brewers and Reds over. I do like that. I thought I had it in the chat. Maybe I don't have it in the chat today. I got something else up in the chat. I got the Dodgers. Yeah, I got Detroit, Dodgers, Texas totals today. Books made a lot of money after the Penguins win. I'm sure they make a lot of money when teams like the Dodgers and the Padres lose as big faves too. Cards money line. That's like that's a wrong line. I'm sorry. Cards wrong line. Yeah, I was gonna say because like the 150, 160 mark, you know, that's at the top of my food chain there where I like to bet. Yeah, I got some player props here today in this game. Hopefully Carlson. I like Carlson. I mean, do we even have a starter listed for St. Louis? I know it's 150. Who's supposed to be on the hill for it? It's a bullpen game. I'm assuming it's a bullpen game. I like. Let's just say I kind of lean to the under in the bullpen game. You got guys coming in every 2 innings. Nobody's comfortable with the dish. Big ways like KC. I can do KC with you, yes. Mariners, not loving that spot. Braves, this is a tough one because I like me some Whitlock and Wright. I don't know. Give me the under. Give me the under, Big Rose. Under Rangers, yep. He can pitch, Groove. He's pitching well. And let's not, let's who has even better numbers than Martin Perez is Keller on the other side, coming out of the other dugout. Yeah, Scooble lost 9 straight before the win last night. I know they have. I know, Mike. I like Scooble, but Montes is a guy I like also. So I'm going under. I think the pitchers are going to take care of these bats. Give me the under. I don't have anything on the side for it. Yeah, that's the problem with Montes. Sometimes he gets in trouble with these walks. I still like the under. I bet it. Markel says Didi, he likes the A's to sweep the double dip. Do I think they finally bounced back? Here we go. Kluber's pitched well, above where I thought he'd be pitching. And Detmers isn't, he doesn't have like the best numbers himself. So, am I running to bet a team as a fave that's been struggling a bit? I don't know. Again, this one didn't even. I saw the matchup and I just kind of avoided it. Like I said, I got 12 other games I like to bet. Heat team total over. Need to focus on scoring. I get it. Philly plays a little bit of defense. And I think, honestly, they got a little confidence in themselves. I think, all right, Embiid's back. We got trucked in game 1. Didn't win too bad game 2. And let's be honest, they really laid the screws to these guys the last 2 games. I think it's an under. 105. It's kind of a low to go over. I see the thought of it. I don't know. I can see this game being like a 103, 100 game. I would go more game under and Sixers, and I'm looking at a team total here. Believe it or not, though, I don't know. Granted, you score 99 and 107 or whatever they scored. You're looking to score first, but I don't know if you want to start getting up and down the court. If Harden starts hitting shots all of a sudden. Capital screwed you. Well, we like to catch yesterday, Troy. Tim and Nick liked them. We talked about them. I said, this Panther team just looked like, and even in game 1, we said, this looks like a team that could like choke it away here. All right, you got the best record, this and that, but I don't know. It's a tough loss for sure, but I still think Washington could come back and win the next game here. I am not sold on this Panther team. So, you want to dog it up with Washington? I'll probably follow you on that one. It's a tough loss. I get it. You're winning and goes OT. It's painful, especially when you got a nice little home dog. Oh, yeah. Guardians, never in doubt yesterday, right, Sean? Never in doubt. Oh, my goodness, boy. I had Sox and the under. Run line, too. And I said, why? And, I guess I could put out first fives and stuff in the chat here. And, a lot of times I just give the full game stuff because it's a lot of stuff I use on the site as a premium, and I don't like to. It just is what it is. Anyway, my boy Kopic, though, doing his thing. He looked good. That's a tough one. It's a tough day yesterday. It's a tough break. It's betting. It is what it is, right? I got the Celtics scoring 900 points in the fourth quarter. I was expecting that. Who the heck? You 8-4 grand slam and then a 3-run home run. What the? But I'll tell you what, if I had Cleveland, I'd be here never in doubt. Easy winner. WNBA, Vegas and Minnesota.
There you go. There's your WNBA plays for today.
What do you use for batter stats versus pitchers? I use this MLB.com, and I go to the probable pitchers. You get the matchup. You click on the thing, and it gives you a list of who's them versus specific pitcher. You could really go for my pitching stuff, but I'm looking for reverse teams and recent stuff. I use like Baseball Reference and stuff like that, bring up their history versus opponents. Detroit first game. I like both of these guys. These are both two guys I like to bet on, Montes and Scooble. For me, under 6.5. I can't give a side. It's like my two children are playing against each other in a boxing match. I can't do it. I hate when the guys I like face each other. I gotta just roll my hands together. Yep, no run first inning for sure. Yes. Nerfy for that game, yes. And like over White Sox. Giolito with Quattrell. You know what? I'd say, yeah. Cleveland's hitting the ball a little bit. Cleveland's hitting. White Sox bullpen is hittable, to say the least. And I'm not a huge, this isn't good Giolito. So I'll go over with you. Tigers under 4.5. Plus 270 under. Really? I think it's worth a shot, Wilson. D-backs, yes, run first inning. Really? It's tough going against my boy Luzardo, man. It's another guy I love. And then it's my Arizona team trucking along. Mad bum. It's finding a fountain of youth in Arizona. Maybe it's the blue meth from Breaking Bad. Who knows? First 5 under A's game. It's not really crazy. You got two pitchers who are pretty decent. You got two teams that are to the under. I mean, they're 14 to the under combined the last 20 games, these guys. Brewers run line, Sox over. Yeah, as I mentioned, Cleveland hitting the ball. And then you got the White Sox bullpen. After a game like that, I think they'll be a little flat. So, yeah. Indians there over, sure. Brewers run line, again, 185. Only way to go. You think the Reds are going to seep back into their terrible ways? I mean, they scored 10, they still gave up 5, right? I mean, you want to do run line? I think over. I mean, over 8 could be. It looks way too easy because one of these teams could score 8 themselves. I'll take I'm grabbing the low hanging fruit with that over in that Brewer game. Cleveland's a doggy. They 162. I mean, yeah, they're hitting the ball. You're hitting the ball. It kind of helps out. Tigers over 3 runs is a lock, says Dwayne. I mean, 3 looks slow. I get it. But this game could end 3-1. And then where you're at? You're at a push, getting a refund. Sox and Braves, I like the under here, Michael. I like Whitlock. Can't bet Boston, though. Until they start getting their act together. Kids eat free in Boston when the Red Sox win. You know what? They haven't won. Kids are starving in the streets. Streets are littered with starving children in Boston. Because Boston can't win again. Giants run line. I want nothing to do with the Giants today. I got the Colorado props. Maybe do some Colorado money line here. Some Rocky money. Cronin Rogers, baby. Cronin Rogers, Ribby time. Here's some props for you. Prop attack. And here are the other sides. Tampa on the ice. Suns over. Tigers under game 1. Dodgers under. And Texas under. I'll leave this up. We've had the props up for a bit. So there is that. Got to have the Taylor RBI here. Put it on the quick. Mr. Sean Higgs on Twitter. Come give me a follow. Nothing. No follows. Come on. You kidding me? Nobody's on Twitter right now? Nobody's on Twitter? Eric says, Heat and Sun money lines today. If you do that, just put in a parlay instead of straight bets of loser. I mean, I like the Sixers today. I like the Sixers. I mean, think about it. The line, I had Heat game 1 at 2.5. Embiid goes out, and the line skyrockets. So this line was supposed to be around 3 and 4-ish with Embiid playing. So that's right where we're at. All right. Now let's take that and then look at all the pieces for how the series is played out. 2 big wins by Miami at home. Miami looks bad on the road. And why? So I'm going to attribute that to Embiid being back on the floor, making everybody else play a little bit better. Everybody gets a little, all right, our guys here. I don't know. I can't take the Heat. And I like the Heat team. I like the Heat team a lot. Heavy on Golden State money line last night. Well, a couple people here were like, let's take Memphis money line. I was like, hey, for me, it was a Golden State late, I'd say late 10 plus, looking for plus money. I couldn't say take Memphis money line, but an under ugly game. Wasn't expecting a real ugly game like that. Yeah, Golden State money line there. He's laying 10. The line's 10. You're going money line. Philly under. I like the over Philadelphia tonight. Over at 7 in Seattle. No run first inning. Detroit is 190. I mean, it's almost like, yeah, I mean, you know me, I'm not going to say lay 190. Yeesh. Ricketts. Word. Brio, my Facebook friend. How are you today? Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Over to 7 in Seattle. Ride the Aces, he says to you, Mr. O. This has to be a WNBA ride the Aces, not a man.
Oh yeah, the Aces are like the Phoenix Suns of the NBA. They're gonna ride throughout the entire season. They're gonna be one of the best teams in the league. No, I agree. I'll ride them.
All right, there you go. Dave, how are you today? Looking at the Heat money line. I like the Sixers money line. Suns money line. I mean, I guess I like the Suns still by 5, so sure. On the ice, I'm a pass on that Canes game because I'm going to just ride my Bruins series bet. Any baseball picks? Yeah, we got baseball picks. We got 3 here in the chat as we speak. And if you want, go get a 3-day pass because they got 12 baseball games up for today alone. Okay, you know what? Listen, here is the text number. This will cost you $39 for 7 days. I got 12 baseball games just for today, not counting soccer. Holy cow. Not counting NBA and hockey. All right, $39 for a week of plays. You'll have 100 baseball games. I mean, 57%. You're going to make money with baseball. Forget about getting bonus hockey or NBA. If you don't get $39, why even coming into the chat? You're going to go buy coffee or some ridiculous nonsense. I think the Pirates repeat. I don't know. I like this kid Gonson. Again, the last couple of years, you see him come out of the bullpen, spot start. He was one of their better prospects. I mean, they like him. It's the Pirates. Do I want to lay $2-something? No. Do I want to lay 140, 150 on the run line? No. For me, the total, I got it 8.5. I'm happy to go to the under. As good as the Dodgers are, sometimes they have trouble hitting the ball a little bit. Should they win this game? Yeah. Yesterday, bad spot off the Sunday night. I don't think they repeat. I mean, if you want to, I can never tell somebody don't take $2 underdogs. I mean, I love my plus money, but I can't come in here and say bet that. I'm not telling you, and I'm definitely not telling you to go bet the Dodgers at that price either. Under 8 Marlins game, no run first inning. Why not? Listen, I love me some Luzardo and Mad Bum again. Old guy pitching well. What's the number on this though? Tape, because Richie P brought up. Yeah, I do like that no run first inning Dodger game, or not Dodger, Tiger A's game, game 1. But I'm not laying 190. I don't really do the no run first innings. I don't bet any of those personally. But I don't want to lay 190. I don't want to lay 140. I don't like laying 140 regular. I don't want to lay 141 line. I don't want to lay 140 for an inning. So I need a money on that. What are you laying? What is it? It's got to be juicy a little bit. I mean, Luzardo's tough and Man Bum's pitching good. Rob Franklin is in the house. How are you today, Rob? My favorite Green Bay Packer fan. Speaking of Green Bay, actually more speaking of football, Raiders, Jaguars. Line is up. Raiders 1.5. Total of 33.5. Get that under, folks.
Is that preseason?
That's preseason, August 4th.
I was about to say 33. That's got to be preseason.
That's a preseason game. August 4th just happens to be my birthday. I'm turning 49.
Hey, there you go.
I think I'm 49. Might be 48. 48. Although in this, I might grab a little Jaguars plus 105 in that game, just cause new coach, change the old atmosphere, get that ugly bad taste out of your mouth kind of stuff. Grab the 105 with the Jags, folks. Who am I kidding? You're not gonna do that, you guys. No one wants to bet look headlines on a Sunday night when we're giving out winners. Why the heck are you going to bet an August game in May? Different book. For main book's 185 for the Tigers, but I get 143 at another. Hey, I say this all the time, shop around. Just between two sites I'm on here, baseball. 141 and 110 here on winning free picks, plus 32.23. Nice number. 145 and 107, plus 40.44. That's a $800 swing. From 3 losses to 3 wins on half runs on probably totals. If you don't have, and today it's easy today, Paul. It's not 1996 when I'm betting calling up 212 numbers in the city. No, there's multiple. I mean, every state has multiple sports books to go through, and they're all a little bit different. Look, open up, take advantage of. Again, if you want to live bet and do parlay, and not you, Tate, I'm just using this and saying this in general. I'll take you off the screen so everything I'll pick on you. You guys love live betting. People love doing parlays. Open up multiple books. They give you promo codes. They give you free money. Hi, take my money, literally. And then shop around and use it to your advantage. Do a middle. Sometimes you get a 3 at one spot and there's one another. Put your $100 or $1 each. Trying to be a little way ahead of a lot of people's thinking here because you just want to bet and you're having fun. And I don't care. I'm just having fun doing 8-teamers and betting my favorite guy. And it's not supposed to be fun. This is work. It's not. It's fun. You're gonna get buried. I've seen the Marlins nowhere in a minus 125. Well, that's not too bad. 125. I could live with a 125. Did the Mets game get canceled online? Nah, it's probably the book's probably slow to the draw here with the pitching staff. Carrasco was listed. Now it's McGill on the hill. Awful bullpen. Yes, they are, Mike. Good to see you. I like, again, Mike, I mentioned a thing on Twitter. So they post like every once in a while, it's like Boston Sports or something. I don't know. I forget the name. And I retweet it. I'm like, save the children. It's like kids eat free when Boston wins. There's always like dead children in the street. Somebody airdrop in some food. Oh, man. Bullpen's bad. I like the bats. I said the bats are there. Can we get them pitching? Is Chris Sale going to turn into Verlander or Mad Bum? I like Whitlock. I like Hook as a young guy. Evaldi, we got a Cy Young freaking ticket on. I get it. But again, that's a team. Let's be honest. A month from now, month and a half, see where they're at. Because if they're that bad, and depending on how the Yanks in Toronto go and Tampa, maybe they sell. Maybe they'd be like, you know what? Let's kind of rework things here. Get rid of some money. Keep our guys, right? Because who's trying to get the big contract over there? The Devers or Bogarts? Who's on the hook there trying to get them? So maybe they end up being sellers, right? But we've seen Boston come totally back from being a team like that and win championships. I think if it doesn't go together in the next month and a half, I think they should deal some chips, clear some payroll, and get ready for free agency. The way to go, baby. Open up that checkbook. I know. I'm way past half my life, bro. I'm definitely on that. I'm coming down the hill. I'm gonna die soon. Coming up on 50. Maybe like what? 20 years? I mean 75. Right? Definitely less time than what I had already. Back on the Reds plus 160. Ooh. This Red team, and I said they were going to be crap. I was like, and I bring it up. People will say, oh, they traded Winker as far as, yeah. Last year, though, they traded their bullpen. We see this bullpen. We see the staff, an ERA at 9. The 8, listen, I bet it at 8. I got it. Cincy over 8. Why do I feel like that's going to be like a loser play? It's going to be a 3-1 game today. This seems so low, like 8, not even an 8.5. Since he's gone over, what did they got over? 19 to 24, something ridiculous like this. I mean, they're an over 2. You take the 160 though, they're hitting a little bit. Why wouldn't you take 160? Because Milwaukee's a team, and I took them yesterday on the one line thinking, Castillo will pitch a little bit. Maybe he's still banged up, working his way back. He gets to the bullpen. I figured it was going to be 7-3 Brewers. Like maybe it's 3-1 early, and they get a couple late runs versus the bullpen. No. That wasn't meant to be. With you on the under Detroit game 1. Yeah. Both teams not hitting. Detroit's under 8 of 10. I think 3 of 10 for Oakland. And I like these pitchers. I like the under there. I mean, I like Whitlock a lot for Boston. Devers is trying to get the money. I like Devers. Mike, I start confusing people here. Heat Suns moneyline parlay. And if you like them both, that's where you go with the home teams. I'm not going to say no to home teams. I understand, although I kind of like the Sixers a little, but I'm on the Suns. I have to keep in Reds over. I would. I mean, it might be a square, easy play, but it is what it is. Sean Austin coming in. Brewers money line. Twins run line. I can see that low-scoring game. Brewers run line as well. Cleveland money line. Fading the Sox a little bit. Angels money line. Demers fading Kluber. Philly money line. Robbie Ray is super hot. He's I like Robbie Ray. He finally had a great year for me after me trying to back this guy when he was at the Diamondbacks. And this Seattle team is trouble hitting too. So, yeah. Astros Twins under. I got it. I got under 6.5 last night. So. Royals 120. Keller is pitching good. I mean, they get plus 120. I'm not going to tell you lay 135 with Texas. That's for sure. Guys just off getting basically no hit, and they scored bupkis versus the Yanks. So, all right. Listen, it's almost time to go. All right. I feel like busting out the little Muppet song, saying goodbye. Anyway, so Allie Burns is coming up next, a few minutes away. Be sure to tune into her. Detroit Lenny's on the hot seat with him with his "You're Either With Me, Good Luck Unless You're Against Me" t-shirt. I love that shirt that he has. So stay tuned here, Max Wagers. Give it a like, give it a follow. Notification bell on. One, you don't want to miss me. 7 days a week, you got me, you got Tim. We didn't pop in too much today. But Tim's here giving out picks with me, you in the chat. Notification bell's on for the Max Wager channel. And we will see you, I don't know what day tomorrow is. I think it's a Wednesday. Wednesday, WINS day. Have a good Tuesday. Good luck, everybody.